Yo, people, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Let me just check that. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Yeah, be up yourself. Sorry for the delay and then being late. So yeah, but let's get into some comments. Be up yourself, Eunice. Be up yourself, Josephine. Yeah, keep smashing that like button. Already loads of likes on this. I'd love it to continue like that. Um, so yeah, yeah, you're talking to him, but be up yourself and hi. Um, mm, 50-50. But yeah, um, I'll save that comment, then I'll give you my thoughts on it. um, yeah, same. I pretty much know what's happened, but I'm still gonna watch the match probably. Not the entire one, but most of it. Um, yeah. Yeah, I am on loan at Luton this season. Yeah, um, on loan to Rangers. Fair enough, Scottish. Yeah, I get to. Um, so yeah, this is going to be a short one, quick, short stream. Um, but yeah, so of course it is the quarterfinal first leg preview. Don't think we're gonna do much watch longs to the games. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to keep it quick and short and sweet, however you want to say it as. But first game is of course Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. Now, Bayern Munich are unbeaten in the Champions League this season, but of course are under new first team coach Thomas Tuchel, former Chelsea manager. Uh, um, and we all know the record Thomas Tuchel has against Pep Guardiola. So yeah, if you look head to head, the last 6 times they have faced off, I think it's all the times they have faced off. Of course, since then I've not been in the Champions League, so it's been 2-1 for City, one away, and then 2-1 for Bayern, and one time away. If you look at Manchester City's home matches, um, last time they did play was in 2014, and that was a 3-2 win to Man City. Before that, it was a 3-1 win to Bayern at the Etihad, or stadium before the Etihad, maybe, I don't know. No, it was the Etihad. Then a 2-0 win to City. Again, so the City should be the favourites. They're top of the league and everything. Be up yourself. 2-1 to Bayern. Ooh, interesting. 2-1 City. Just going to really read some stats out. So, three players in the Champions League this season have produced at least three goal-ending carries. Those three players have been in Bayern Munich's side. Of course, that's been Leroy Sané, Sadio Mane, and Eric Choupo-Moting. Um, so yeah, so only five players in this competition have managed to, and four of those players play for former club manager, of course, Julian Nagelsmann. Um, so yeah, so Bayern unsurprisingly lead the competition with a 41 shot ending carries and 13 goal ending carries. So that means they have lots of shots at the keeper, and they test the keeper a lot. Um, and that's more than the remaining seven clubs combined, which is 12. Of course, the 13 goal ending carries. So yeah, but whether that means anything new to Man City and Pep Guardiola as to how to defend a Bundesliga club now managed by Thomas Tuchel, and Pep Guardiola is rather familiar with, alongside the names of Sané and Mane, remains to be seen. But there might be something to closing down the visiting attacker this week. But then again, after the 7-0 second leg win over RB Leipzig to get to the stage, perhaps Bayern should be the ones worried about defending. Man City are one of the top ranked teams in the world and are favourites for to win Europe's crown. But the reality of the draw, of Chelsea having to face Champions League masters Real Madrid, puts it very much in question as to whether the Premier League will have much representation in the UCL semi-finals. Or, or that would be a surprising given recent history. It's perhaps not in the context of the season, with Liverpool having a down year, and current Premier League leaders also not qualifying for Europe's top prize. But Manchester City are supercomputer favourites to win the UCL this season, and they're also bet 36 favourite to win this, except that the price to Kurt after should they win this first time leg is a supercomputer predicts. So yeah, I'm going to go with the supercomputer. Um, and I'm going to say 2-0 um, to Manchester City. I don't think Bayern score. So yeah, my prediction is 2-0 to Bayern. Let's see. Comment. City Bayern, very interesting games. Winners automatic. Favorite City 1-1 going into second leg. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, as Spencer says, I think no, I'm going to change that. 2-1 City. I'm going to change it. Same as just fans scores. Thomas Tuchel does have a very good record against Pep Guardiola. Um, just going to see what Bayern did in the league this season. So Bayern, of course, this weekend they beat Freiburg 1-0, and which they lost to Freiburg in the quarterfinal of the DFB Pokal. So he's only managed 3 games. Thomas Tuchel could say maybe his system isn't really in place yet, but yeah. Of course, they beat in his first game. Bayern beat Dortmund 4-2, which was an absolute humbling. So yeah, yeah. I think that's the one thing people are putting it on is Thomas Tuchel, and without Thomas Tuchel, it wouldn't be like that. But I get you, Spencer. So yeah, I'm going to say 2-1. I think City just barely edges it. Um. So yeah. Um. Yeah. So next game is Benfica versus Inter Milan. Now, yeah. So Benfica are at home, so they should be winning this. So if there are going to be two Italian sides in the semifinals for the first time since sending three to that stage in 2003, it's up to Inter Milan to get it done against Benfica because Napoli or Milan are assured to go through to go out. Um, or go through, however you want to say it. Inter got here in an old school Italian matter by eliminating Porto on a 1-0 aggregate, and if Inter are going to take down another Portuguese side in the quarters, beating Benfica Spurs would be a decent starting point for Simeone Inigazi. I don't know how to say his name, but the Inter Milan managers. Man, 4 Champions League teams have produced more high turnovers than Benfica, and 3 of them are left in the competition. So at first glance, may seem Roger, it may seem Benfica's managers side have been a meddling team in that regard. Go deep into details and you see it's a matter of efficiency. Bayern lead the Champions League in shot ending high turnovers. So usually they win the ball up high and they never shot. That in that stat they have 18 and outside of Napoli for the lead in goal ending high turnovers of fight. They have done that with just the seventh most press sequence, 110 behind even Barcelona and RB Leipzig. So what this tells you is when they press, they usually win it very quickly. Um, so yeah, by the supercomputer's estimation, this is the closest start of the quarterfinals, with it being a little more than a coin flip in inches advantage. If Benfica advance, having already topped the group featuring PSG, Juventus before eliminating Club Brugge on a 7-1 aggregate in the round of 16, they are officially this year's Villarreal, but certainly a more proactive and entertaining version of last season's surprise finalists. Um, so yeah, I don't think Inter will win away from home. If we look at Benfica and what they have done in the league, of course, they lost to Porto, unfortunately, on Friday. Um, but before that, they beat Team 5-1 and 1-0 away. So they are very good at home. I think the last time they won, they lost at home before the Porto match was uh, last match they lost at home was a quarter final against Braga. Um, so and that one's up to penalties. So yeah, they're very strong at home. And if we look to um to losses and to the Champions League record this year, Benfica lead of having only drawn two matches and have not lost. Wait, Inter have drawn two, won four, and lost two. If you look at head to head, there's not been really any fixtures much to talk about. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna back Benfica 2-0 on this one. I'm gonna agree with Chelsea fan again as he says they're 2-0. 1-1, Spencer, another 1-1. Ooh. Oh, that's a 2-1, but you won't be surprised if it's 2-1. Fair enough, fair enough. But I'm going to 2-0 Benfica. I don't think Inter scores away from them. Now we move on to AC Milan versus Napoli, of course, two English teams. They will be familiar with each other. If you look at Napoli, they got a very, very good record in Serie A this season, but the focus will remain on winning the Champions League. They've already won the league. They beat Leeds 2-1, but last weekend, uh, we all know what's happened. Milan slapped up Napoli on the 2nd of April, 4-0 at Napoli's own ground. They beat them 4-0. So the question to be asked, are Napoli experienced enough? Because we have seen AC Milan do it over and over again. Can Napoli do it? They are experienced. Are they experienced enough? This will be the first time. This is the first time in the quarterfinal. Could be the first time in semifinal. I believe it's the first time. Might get it wrong, but yeah. So yeah. So AC Milan have. So Napoli were the favourites to with the Champions League in this clash, but it has swifted a little bit after that. After it's been announced that uh, after Milan dismounted the serial title holders, the Scudetto thing. At 4-goal defeat may raise some questions about the defense heading into the quarters. They are certainly seen as the attacking side of the remaining three Serie A clubs, but let's remember they've gotten to the States having conceded 6 goals in 8 matches, after navigating a group with proactive attacking sides Liverpool and Ajax, then recording consecutive clean sheets in the 5-0 aggregate over Eintracht Frankfurt. Napoli may be trending down after the loss, but still have second highest likelihood of the last 8 teams to reach the semi-final of with 67.2%, only slightly lower than Real Madrid, 67.8%. Can Milan shock Napoli again, just like in the thrashing earlier this month? Napoli striker Victor Osimhen is an injured out for this game, which could make it switch to Milan. And with that, I'm going to back AC Milan as Spencer. I'm going to copy Spencer this time. Yeah, he's changed from 1-1 to 2-1 on the. Oh, sorry, he said 2-1. He said 1-1 in the best thing. So yeah, I'm going to agree with Spencer this time. 2-1 to AC Milan. Now the fun game, the game everyone has been waiting for. All the rival fans has been waiting for this game. Um, yeah, where's Spencer coming? Okay, so I don't know, need no preview anything. So it's Frank Lampard as Carlo Ancelotti. That's first thing to note. Second thing to note is there's a lack of leaders. Frank Lampard came out in his press conference, said something around that lines, and now John Obi Mikel has also come out and said there's a lack of leaders. Now, the only way we could get results or not a worsened result is if we go back three. And I want to see back three. But if Frank gonna play back three, probably not. Um, do I want to see Havertz not shot? Yes, I do want him to not shot. Do I want to see João Felix shot? Yes, I do. Um, do I want to see Gallagher? No. Do I want to see Mount? No. But he's probably not going to be there. But we need to sit back. We need to sit back, defend for our lives. Put your lives on the line. That's why I want to experience it. I want Kepa. I want Rhys James. I want Chalaba. I want people that know how it feels to put their body on the line. We need to sit back. We need to. That's the only way we're gonna win. Is he gonna do it? Probably not. We will find out. Is he gonna do it? No, I don't think so. I think he's going to stick with his 4-3-3 there because that's the only information he knows. But I'm ready to watch it. I'm gonna watch it no matter what. I might not care as much, but I'm still gonna watch it. I might not watch a full game because it is a school night. So yeah, but that's that out of the way. Come on, 12 now. You never know. 3-0, 3-0, 4-0. I think 3-0 and 2-0 are the most popular predictions. I've thought about one or the other. Um, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I put in 2-0 earlier in my prediction thing. Should I go 3-0? I don't know. Unless we hit them on the break, could say maybe Felix, but geez, maybe Sterling. Felix and Sterling are probably the best two. And maybe if he plays Aubameyang, but I don't think Aubameyang is gonna play this game, especially counter attacking. Let me see who does Real Madrid have on the weekend. Maybe that's if they got a tough team. Real Betis away on the Sunday, so should be alright. Let's go 3-0. 3-0 Madrid. Yeah, so that's our predictions. 2-1 City. So yeah, Benfica, Inter, 2-0 Benfica. AC Milan, Napoli, 2-1 AC Milan. I have not gone for a draw in this first leg. I've gone with all the home teams to win. So yeah, 2-1 City, 2-0, 2-1, 3-0. Yeah, uh, he cannot. He really cannot finish. I don't think he's gonna play. Oh yeah, he's left out of the squad. I forgot. So yeah, I forgot that. But yeah, it should be an easy one for them. I'm still gonna watch it. If we make it to the semis, that's all I'm saying. If we make it to the semis, top tier club. And if Fat Frank wins us the Champions League, I still would want him out. But yeah, that's the end. It's a very very short one. Um, yeah, it's only 4 games, so yeah, yeah. But you might have seen if you were on the channel earlier through the day, just checking videos and such, that I have scheduled loads of videos. I have made already all the Premier League games, thumbnails and everything. It's scheduled. Same with the Championship. So yeah, going to end it very very quickly. Yeah, take care everyone. Be up yourselves. Take care, Chelsea fan. Yeah, see you all in a bit, people. Peace out.